another ring. The NBA Finals about to tip off right here on ABC. And with that, we welcome you inside of our home for games 1 and 2 and maybe more of the 2016 NBA Finals. Welcome back, everybody. Jalen Rose, Doug Collins, Sage Steele, we've been here all season long, but the guy down there has not been there all season long, not with us at least, elsewhere. Say hello to the 2008 Finals MVP, Clippers forward Paul Pierce. Welcome to the crew.
Good to be here.
I don't know if he even knows what he's gotten himself into. Too late. Now you're stuck with us. So we have so much to get to. Of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, versus the Golden State Warriors, the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. A rematch. Perfection, right? So before we get going, Paul, you start. You give me one word to describe this rematch, this final series.
I think we're giving the world what they asked for, the 2 best teams in the East, the best team in the West, healthy Cleveland Cavaliers team. That's what everybody wanted last year. I think we're going to strap up for a classic.
Classic. There you go.
My word is preeminent. How about this? There have been 3 players in the history of the league to win MVP and championships in back-to-back seasons. Russell, Jordan, LeBron are the 3.
Steph Curry has a chance to join that class, Coach.
That was like 52 words, Coach. Do you have one word?
Polarizing.
Polarizing.
You think LeBron, you think Steph, you think Draymond, you think Clay. Just those words and what it elicits.
I say perfection. All these stars, a rematch, perfection. And here we go. How did we get to this point? Well, it all began 6 weeks ago. The Cavs breezed through the first 2 rounds, sweeping the Pistons and the Hawks. Then the East Finals took down the Raptors in 6 to make their way back here to the finals. As for the Warriors, they got past the Rockets and Blazers despite missing Steph Curry for most of those series. And of course, they just rallied from that 3-1 deficit to win the West. It was against the Thunder. That sets up this epic rematch of last year's finals. Although remember, they weren't healthy. Cleveland wasn't last year. This year, they are. Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, ready to go. As always, Doris Burke, part of our NBA Finals game crew, joins us now with the very latest on the underdogs. The Cavaliers 2-1 underdogs in these finals. Hi, Doris.
Hello, Sage Steele. Underdog, overdog. LeBron James wasn't buying any of that terminology. And though the narrative out there, and certainly this is a rematch, I would say the R word being applied by most of these Cavaliers is respect. Respect for the stage. Their perspective is drastically different than it was a year ago. Let's listen to Kyrie Irving's thoughts on why.
I really consider this my first official time coming to the finals, so I think that I'm aware of what we want to accomplish and what Cleveland wants to accomplish, but I also understand how hard it is just to get to this moment, getting through the first 3 rounds and getting to the finals, and how hard it is and how tough it is, and this will be an even bigger stage and even bigger test for us.
So for all intents and purposes, we know Kyrie, very limited experience in the NBA Finals. Kevin Love, no experience. But when we talked to both men yesterday, you had the feeling that they were prepared for the stage. The word coming off the Golden State Warriors was calmness. I would say in interacting with the Cavaliers, the vibe is very much the same, Sage.
Okay, Doris Burke, thank you very much. Look forward to Doris, as always, during these NBA Finals. So how about this? I want to know what is more impressive, because both are really impressive, but LeBron James and company winning one for the land, the long-suffering town of Cleveland, Ohio, or the Warriors following up, Paul Pierce, following up their record-setting regular season and repeating. Which is more impressive?
Well, I've never thought in my lifetime that Cleveland would ever win a championship. I've always thought certain franchises in this league have dark clouds over them. So if Cleveland were to win a championship, I think that would be most impressive.
Wow, a dark cloud, but now you think it's right there. It's right there.
It's right there. This is it.
What do you think, Coach?
I've really wrestled with this because I think there's a part of everybody would like to see Golden State stamp this season with a championship. But the more I thought about it, if LeBron James can bring a championship back to Cleveland, I think it would be his greatest athletic achievement. With all that he's accomplished, I think the pressure on this guy, I think he does a great job masking it. But if he were to do that, I just can't even imagine what that city would be like.
That's why he came back, right?
I agree with you, gentlemen, for the premise. But the one thing that parts the role for me is that LeBron is sitting there playing with house money. You know why? Because he already has 2 championships. So I went with the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, Steph Curry, unanimous MVP, his assault on the three-point record book. If they can close the deal after coming back trailing 3-1 in the previous series, this could arguably go down as the single greatest season a team has ever had.
Yeah. By the way, reminder, it had been 40 years since the Warriors had won a title. They did that a year ago. It has been, though, Paul, to your point, and Doug as well, 52 years since any major pro sports team in the city of Cleveland has won anything. That's a long time. It's a long time. So we shall see. Either way, it's a win-win situation.
I can't believe you sat here on the set and cut your hair.